Tonight, questions about safety at Tom Lee Park after a Sunday shooting.
You should not have to worry about individuals pulling out weapons.
Will Memphis city leaders take a stand? A special needs student attacked at school.
Someone have to be held accountable at their school.
School leaders and the investigation. And a downtown development battle. Hear about the proposal that could block some expensive views. We begin tonight with a look outside. Thunderstorms are making their way into the Mid-South tonight. Good evening, I'm Joe Birch.
And I'm Kontji Anthony. WMC Action News 5's Ron Childers joins us live with our first alert look at what will hit the Mid-South in just a few hours. Ron?
Cloudy, calm, and dry in the Memphis metro right now, as you can see from our first alert Viper 5. 76 in Memphis after topping out at 78 today. But as we check out the metro futurecast from about 6:30 until 7, could see a little rain developing back to the west. Then from 7 to 9, heavier precipitation just to the west of the Memphis metro, but all that's going to be moving east, and by 11 o'clock, we could be dealing with some heavy rain, thunder, lightning, and a few thunderstorms in the Mid-South. I'm going to take a look at the entire area, let you know when this moves in more specifically, and when it moves out. There is more coming, and I'll tell you how much we're going to get. Your first alert forecast just minutes away.
A developing story now. This is what it looked like along Riverside Drive in downtown Memphis last night after a woman was shot in Tom Lee Park. Two brothers, both teenagers, have been arrested. 18-year-old Brandon Gray is charged with aggravated assault and tampering with evidence. Gray's brother, a 17-year-old, was shot and charged with aggravated assault. He's a juvenile, so we do not have his picture. And people who live downtown say there were other problems throughout the night. Check out this video. You can see cars cruising in downtown Memphis last night. A man hanging outside of his car and several cars racing and playing loud music. Cruising is not new in downtown, but shootings in Tom Lee Park are rare. We wanted to know what can be done to keep this from happening again. The chairman of the Memphis City Council says council members will be exploring riverfront safety in the weeks to come. WMC Action News 5's Kendall Downing joins us live downtown now to explain what may be on the table. Kendall?
Well, Joe, Chairman Berlin Boyd says that he did hear from a lot of constituents after Sunday night's events, and he says that there are some things they will be talking about moving forward, and it is important.
I've been getting an abundance of emails.
Council Chairman Berlin Boyd says emails poured in Sunday night, not just about the latest weekend shooting at Tom Lee Park, but also about excessive cruising along Riverside Drive and on Mud Island.
It brings a challenge to manage and have eyes everywhere.
MPD said they added Riverside patrols after a shooting at Beale Street Landing on a Sunday night under similar circumstances back in February. Monday, Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland posted on Twitter that he and MPD Director Mike Rawlings discussed Sunday night's Tom Lee Park shooting and that MPD is reviewing how to proceed going forward to ensure safety. But no specifics were given.
It's definitely high on my priority list.
Boyd says constituents have suggested adding no cruising zones on Mud Island or Riverside Drive or even closing parks at an earlier hour. A topic he tells me the council will be taking up since so much is at stake.
We're definitely going to have a discussion about it and see if we can bring some police experts to the table and maybe some community stakeholders to the table, and maybe we might be able to put some legislation in place.
That discussion is expected in the weeks and months to come. I did reach out to Memphis Police this afternoon multiple times to get some details on the current riverfront plan and the future plan if they had any details moving forward. I did not hear back. I also reached out to Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland for an in-person interview, but was told that he was in budget meetings all day and could not talk. Reporting live downtown, Kendall Downing, WMC Action News 5.
A breaking news update. Foul play is suspected after a body was found in the trunk of a repossessed car. The DeSoto County coroner confirmed a woman's body was found in that trunk there. Investigators say the car was repoed from Memphis by a Horn Lake business, and that's where workers found the body.
They out here killing people like this and leaving their bodies in neighborhoods. What if a child found it?
Employees were doing inventory of the vehicle when that body was found. Police have not released the victim's identity at this time.
DeSoto County deputies are investigating a deadly home invasion. They say a suspect, D'Angelo Tinnan, and a person who lived in the home were shot and killed. Another suspect, Mariko Simmons, was shot and taken to a hospital. The home invasion happened on Burton Road near Green Pasture Drive in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Tonight, we're investigating this shocking video. It shows a special needs student attacked in a classroom at White Station Middle School. WMC Action News 5's Chris Luther spoke with the victim and her mother. They want to know why no one stopped this attack. Chris?
Yeah, Joe, a mother is furious after a video posted on social media shows her daughter getting beat up in the classroom. She turned to WMC Action News 5 to get answers from the school district. We are pushing for answers to a video we first showed you Sunday. A 12-year-old special needs student punched again and again in her White Station Middle School classroom.
I'm furious. I'm outraged. I'm upset. Like, when I watched the video, I'm like, look, why would they do that to her? Why is they hitting her? Why is they fighting her? You know,
Melissa Harper says her daughter, Takaya-Wilson, was born premature and deaf. Because of her condition, she has a tube that keeps liquid out of her brain.
So what happens if she gets hit in the wrong place in her head?
It could be fatal.
Harper says a teacher is supposed to be in the special needs classroom at all times. So why wasn't this violent attack stopped? We asked Shelby County Schools, and this is what they said, quote, 2 White Station Middle School students received juvenile summonses last Wednesday for their role in an altercation with a classmate. Their actions are also a violation of board policy, so they will face disciplinary action at school as well. Student safety is always our #1 priority, and this type of behavior is not tolerated in our schools, end quote. We pressed them for more answers. Was a teacher in the classroom? Are they investigating to hold the teacher or school official accountable? But we never heard back.
Every time they transfer me to a call, their person not at their desk, I got to leave a message with them. I got to leave a message. I'm done leaving messages. Some actions is going to be taken.
Takaya just doesn't want to get hit again.
Do you want the fighting to stop?
Yes.
Harper plans to transfer her daughter out of White Station Middle School, and she also plans to press whatever charges she can against the teens who beat her daughter up. Live in Memphis, Chris Luther, WMC Action News 5.
New tonight at 6, possibly coming to downtown Memphis, 2 145-foot-high steel silos. The proposal is stirring up controversy as WMC Action News 5's Kendall Downing explains some fear the 2 silos could ruin a Mississippi River view that cannot be replaced.
They're going to destroy the view from the park and from the Indian Mound.
Downtown developer Lauren Cruz says he couldn't believe it when he got wind last week of this proposal by American Commercial Barge Line. And these renderings show a side of the mighty Mississippi that could be blocked for good.
But these towers that they're proposing, they're going to tower over this bluff right here.
Filings with the city and county show the Indiana company wants to put up 2 145-foot-tall silos for expanding dry cement storage. The company says 23 smaller tanks housing a variety of products were damaged in the 2011 flood, and they're trying to grow business.
You're standing in one of the most historical spots up and down the Mississippi River.
But Cruz and other stakeholders say not so fast. The French Fort area houses the Chickasaw Indian Mounds and is rife with Civil War history and more.
We need to preserve this as an asset. This is an important part of our riverfront, and we should not allow something like this to happen.
The Memphis Metal Museum is against the proposal. Director Carissa Husong says in recent weeks, the museum has been working to inform the public about the plans and the damage they could do to the natural beauty of the area.
The silos are so big that they would just be looming over the park.
A spokesperson for American Commercial Barge Line declined to comment further Monday on the proposal or the community concerns, saying they would be addressed in an upcoming public hearing. In Memphis, Kendall Downing, WMC Action News 5.
The Memphis and Shelby County Board of Adjustment will hear this proposal April 26th, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It could be approved, rejected, or put on hold. Construction crews are officially at work on the foundation for Baptist Memorial Hospital in Crittenden County. The hospital will be located just across the Tennessee-Arkansas state line on East Service Road. It's expected to open in the fall of 2018. The facility will include an emergency room, inpatient beds, cancer services, imaging and diagnostics, operating rooms, and a number of other services. New at 6, JCPenney salons are getting a makeover. The company, led by Brownsville native Marvin Ellison, announced the in-store salons will be renovated and rebranded. JCPenney will hire nail techs, massage therapists, and other positions. The retailer has benefited from its partnership with Sephora.
Also making changes, a nationwide retailer is ending a 62-year run. H.H. Gregg says it's going out of business and shutting down its 220 stores, including the 2 Mid-South locations. The company filed for bankruptcy last month and talked to dozens of potential buyers, but its CEO said the company could not close the deal within the timeline set by creditors. This evening, we're sending a high five to FedEx Cares and the Wolf River Conservancy for refreshing the community at Kingsbury Elementary and High Schools. Take a look at these pictures here. The two organizations came together to help the community gardens and outdoor learning areas of these schools. About 100 volunteers help with this project. It's part of a grant program sponsored by FedEx and the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation.
Keep that Storm Tracker app close by. Rain is coming your way. As a matter of fact, tomorrow there's about an 80% probability for rainfall and thunderstorms in the area. A 20% chance as we get into Thursday and Friday. Let's take a close look at all of that and have a detailed look at temps, too. Your first alert forecast just minutes away. Plus,
new and next at 6, having a positive impact in the classroom.
Put them on a college pathway. I think that's something I really enjoy every day doing.
A Mid-South teacher shares the key to student success. And all new at 10, the new feature to the Beale Street Music Festival that will provide you with both safety and convenience. And the reason you should start taking advantage now at 10.
Don't let a canceled flight ruin that special vacation. The 3 money and time-saving things you should know before boarding.
Plus curbside service. How to get $10 worth of stuff from CVS without getting out of the car.
Keep the umbrella handy. The timing on your Tuesday rain chance